Cunningham on the wing. Takes it inside, and Cunningham throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. And that's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion immediately.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Porter. He had 25 points in his last game. And the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now, so the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that this year.
The Pistons have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Kicks it out to MP. Harris outside. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
And Harris can certainly knock this down, which is why you got to guard him tighter than that.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. And here's Porter outside. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Pistons. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
And Shams, we're seeing a transition in regional media, the RSN, the Regional Sports Network, with cord cutting impacting revenues.
Yeah, local RSNs is a big part of the NBA, and the availability of local team broadcasts via streaming is certainly skyrocketing. Every team, Utah, Phoenix, has their own flair to this, and it definitely has the potential to unlock an even larger viewership. The national broadcast is big, guys, especially here at 2K TV, but the local audience is very much an important part of the NBA ecosystem.
Here's Portis, following the score by Detroit. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo against Harris. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Cunningham. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now here's Cunningham. 9 points for him in his last game. MP outside. Puts it up. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective. Some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kuzma. Green comes in for Harris. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Bufkin. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. MP comes in for Herter. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Gary Trent is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Sean.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, and playing with verticality, that's very, very important. And we saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
Connects again from distance.
Well, folks, if you haven't been following his story since coming into the league, for all-time NBA rookies, he's now 5th place in three-pointers made.
He's worked on his craft, improved even in a short time here in his rookie season. He's got that beautiful touch from deep, and that's not the only way he can score, that's for sure.
Yeah, strong transition play is something MP will need to be consistently capable of in this league.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you guys.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. All right, chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
Yeah, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got to be in.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one a little long. Detroit leading by 13. Cunningham passes to MP. Detroit moving the ball around. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 13.
Now we're starting to see him deliver on offense. He's really found his tempo here in the second quarter.
And Shams, thanks for dropping in, man. It is always a pleasure to have you.
Likewise, we've got to do this again soon. I've got news coming up on the other line here. Hold on, BA, I'm going to run, but we'll definitely do this again soon.
Oh, we know he's always got news.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. Porter Jr. comes in for Prince. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart comes in for Reed. And Harris is subbed in for Holland. It's stolen by MP. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Cunningham. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. 7 points in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the basket by Trent.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 7. MP outside. The 3 is up. And the Pistons, another 3.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
The Bucks trail by 19. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Porter. Antetokounmpo outside from deep. The rebound by Detroit.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Detroit shooting their initial free throws of the game here. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for MP. 7 seconds left in the half. Here's Porter. And no good. trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Thanks for being here. Let's kick things off with a check on the NBA Players of the Week. In the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
With Joker, because of his size and skill level, even great defenders have it hard. He can post you up, he can hit the three, he does it all.
And you think about how good a shape he's in now, I wouldn't mind trying the Jokic plan myself. And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Bucks.
Well, first off, they're getting worked on the glass. Maybe I need to go down there and show them how to establish position.
Uh-oh, Dr. O'Neill's School of Rebounding in session. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can, B.A., a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game, angles, spacing, timing, those things are not what you would think about when you think geometry, but how you cut, how you move, when you move, get to the basket, all of that stuff is part of the geometry of the game.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. MP is out there with Cunningham, and it's Stewart in at the 5 spot. Picked by Stewart from deep. MP knocks down the triple. MP's got 21.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Antetokounmpo against Harris. And the basket by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title, Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to MP. There's the three. And the Pistons, another three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Stolen by Thompson. 3 on 3. MP outside. From outside the arc. Pass to Stewart. Now MP beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists tonight.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And the Bucks call time here. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
You look at MP, he occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
A big group substitution here for Detroit. Reed's checked in for Stewart. Holland comes in for Tobias Harris. Herter's checked in for Thompson. And Sasser's subbed in for Kate Cunningham. And the three-pointer goes.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And he's going for the lob. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Sasser can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Antetokounmpo outside. On the take. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And again for 3.
Defenses around the NBA have to deal with his three-point marksmanship, and he's already proven in his rookie year there's very little you can do to slow him down.
It's been a lot of fun to watch him expand his skills this season. And lo and behold, he now holds the 4th spot all-time for three-pointers in a rookie campaign.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Bobby Portis has checked in for Turner. Green comes in for Kuzma. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Harris. And the Pistons making a change here as well. MP's checked in for Klintman. Manning the backcourt, it's Porter and Trent Jr. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Trent outside. 4th quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Porter from outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Sneaking out to the corner, Porter Jr. He's somebody you cannot afford to lose track of.
Pass to MP. Shoots. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Going inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 26 points.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And here's MP from downtown. They get it back. Goes back up. No good on the layup. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Back to Porter. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. Drains the triple.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the fourth quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just
good. Another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Screen by MP. Here's Sasser. From outside, off the mark. The Bucks trail by 21. Here's Porter. Portis outside. Money from three. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Bufkin. Over LeVert. Bufkin, no good.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And again for three.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Now it's a four-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
You're fond of saying stats don't matter without the wins, so since you did win, I want to ask, you had a few steals tonight, but I'm guessing you think you should have had more? Of course. Well, if you won, though, doesn't that mean you had enough?
I don't hunt steals to get steals.
Brian, back to you.
Okay, Dominic, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant.
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. With a month of NBA action in the books, let's now take a moment to look at the Rookie of the Year. It's always exciting to see the new blood making their presence felt. You look at MP, what a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
No, he has taken the league by storm, exceeding many people's expectations. This award is his to lose.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. Donovan Clingan out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Lillard in at the point. And for the Pistons, the forwards are Thompson and Harris. MP out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Teams are starting to hit their stride in this early portion of the NBA season, Tim. Do you feel like you've hit your broadcasting rhythm yet?
I'm getting there, Kevin. You're making it easy for me. It's unbelievable. It's like playing with a great point guard for a shooter. You can't make it any easier. I've got my game notes down. I'm feeling good. But honestly, I think it's going to take everybody a few weeks before we really feel like we're in midseason form.
Routine and rhythm are big parts, whether you're broadcasting or, Tim, on the floor.
Boy, Kevin, that is so true.
Now, Sharp, following the three-point attempt by MP. Avdia can't hit. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense. From our end, it becomes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Thompson after the Trailblazers pick up 2. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to MP. And again for 3.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now second all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie campaign. He has been impressive.
And some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA are on this list. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent. Clingan the screen for Avdia. The three-pointer, no good. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. All right, Legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit, there's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin, well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Smart play by young MP. Saw his man, might have a better look, and he found him.
Pass to Clingan. Back to Lillard. Will it go? They get it again. Grant on the follow.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Cunningham kicks to MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 8 points.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So for the Trailblazers, Toumani Camara comes in for Grant, and it's Holiday in for Sharp. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Holiday, drilled from 11 feet out.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Now, here's Cunningham. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Avdia on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And that one's good. Lillard
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Lillard outside. Over Cunningham. And it's Lillard missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky right there for the team.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. A different look here for Detroit. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. We'll see Grant and Kamara playing it forward. Holiday out there with Sharp. And it's Williams at the 5. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Sharp, the pass to Grant. Back to Sharp. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Cunningham. That one goes. Count it. Cunningham's got it all tied up now for Detroit.
And the defense was solid right there, but Cunningham was able to fight through it with better offense.
Sharp on the wing. Off target with his 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Guys, back to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Such a wide-open look. Grant's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
MP sets the screen for Cunningham. Sinks the three-pointer.
And Cunningham answers right back with a 3 of his own.
1:56 left now here in the second. Outside, Avdia. Back to Holiday. The 3. It's hauled in by MP.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Back to Cunningham. Here's the 3. And again, Detroit with the 3.
And look at how he's evolved from his rookie year. Cade is so much more confident in his 3.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer. When the WNBA will return to the Rose City, the Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 2002. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart comes in for Holland. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Kevin Huerter. MP passes to Stewart. Kicks it out to MP. Denied once again, misfiring at a 30% rate. He's 3 for 10 now.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Grant with a screen on Harris. Three-pointer, Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
It's been impressive, and the question now is who can figure out a way to stop these guys? Each time out, they're finding ways to win in every imaginable way.
And here's Holiday, following the three-pointer by MP, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. Shaden Sharp comes in for Drew Holiday. Pass to Sharp. Now Clingan. And it's blocked. MP left side. The rebound by Sharp.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pistons ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. 29.
Hey everybody, it's Portland Trailblazer basketball on tap in a game that's proven to be a healthy matchup through the first half.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. Next up, guys, let's talk about those power rankings.
Checking out the Trailblazers. What you see is what you get. And we aren't seeing much from them.
Yeah, they've got some nice.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
The forwards are Thompson and Harris. MP out there with Cade Cunningham. And Stewart in at the center. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Tim, walk me down the Donovan Clingan pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a 2-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up to the Portland Trailblazers, trailing by 4. Takes a 3. Detroit with the rebound. With some arc. MP going to work inside.
Well, that's a great shot there by MP, showing great composure for his age.
Lillard outside. Pass to Sharp. 6 to shoot. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Grant for 3. Thompson with the rebound.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
MP kicks to Cunningham. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East. MP.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Trailblazers trail by 6. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. An even 3-on-3 break. His first shot coming late. Thompson misses. The Trailblazers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker at the break.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Now, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. And a wide open look for MP. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists tonight. Grant outside. Pass to Clingan. Now Sharp. Puts it up. Clingan. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
That's just great willpower on the part of MP. You can't let defenders think they can intimidate you.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And after years of disappointment, the Pistons, Tim, finally seem to have put it together.
And I think the key for them has been blending in the right amount of veteran leadership with their emerging young players. And I'll tell you what, this team still has a lot more upside.
And Sharp has it in the corner, drains the three-pointer. Sharp's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
MP with a screen on Sharp. Herter passes to MP. Detroit, no good that time either. Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard, bounce pass. There's 1:47 left to play in the third. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
That one drops for him. Herter's got his second basket of the game.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, thanks a lot. Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Back to you guys.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Marcus Hasler's checked in for Detroit. Portland also making some changes. Robert Williams comes in for Klingon. And it's Drew Holiday in for Avdia. Sharp against Harris. Sharp the pass to Williams. And Sharp has it in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his fourth assist in this one.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he's good on the first of 3. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. On the court for the Trailblazers. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. Grant is out there with Klingon. And it's Lillard in at the 1.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Detroit.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
The 3 goes down.
And that's his second 3 of the half and his 5th overall. Really lighting it up.
Count it.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Now MP launches it. MP showing the range.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
Sharp. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
And down it goes.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pistons.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Cade Cunningham.
Really impressive what he did tonight. Total control of the offense, dropping dimes. They're going to look for him to lead the way again tonight.
So it's Detroit now after the Trailblazers pick up 2. MP deciding where to go with it.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Flinging the screen for Grant. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Thanks, guys. A solid win for MP.
Yeah, Coach.
Back to you, Kevin.
Good stuff, Dominic. Thank you.